Hello friends, greetings from beautiful Vancouver, Canada. Today I would like to cook vegetable casserole, Persian style. As always, I have the ingredients in both English and Persian in the description. Please have a look. I would also appreciate if you leave me comments. Now for the ingredients. We need some green onion that I've chopped ready to use. Some red onion also chopped. Some fresh dill weed. Bell pepper, I'm using a red one. You can use any color you like. And cauliflower cut into small pieces. Zucchini that I've also cut, and mushrooms, white mushrooms that as you can see I've got, and cabbage that I've shredded, and the carrots also shredded. We also need some spinach. All these ingredients are organic and local from British Columbia. Now we need 4 eggs. I have sliced 2. I'm going to slice 2 more. That's 1, and the second one. So 4 altogether should cover. Now we put that aside. Prepare. Oh, before I forget, we also need to use some garlic. So we need some potatoes. I'm using this type of potatoes that I'm going to boil and then peel and slice them. You can use larger potatoes if you like, it's up to you. But I found this to be much tastier. Okay, we need another pot. So that we put water on it and boil it, and then drop the cauliflowers in the boiling water. We don't cook the cauliflower, just put it in boiling water to get ready, and we don't want it to go mushy. Now we need some Persian breakfast cream. If you can't get that, you can get that in any Persian store, but if you can't get that, you can use a very thick cream. And we're going to mix that with milk. Now we're going to mix it. And we add 1 tablespoon of mix aromatic herbs that it's in the description, what it consists of. I make this myself. Just grow these herbs in the backyard and in the greenhouse, and cut and dry and mix them myself. Now we add some grated cheese, and keep mixing. Now we put the liquid aside. Oh, this is the garlic that I told you about. Now we would prepare the powder that we need. We are going to use 1 teaspoon of turmeric, one teaspoon of ginger. I usually use fresh ginger, but today I run out, so I'm using the powder, and a teaspoon of coriander seed powder. We also need half a teaspoon of black pepper, you can add the red pepper if you like it spicy. Now 1 teaspoon of salt as well. Okay, everything is ready. We are going to start cooking. We have 2 pots on the stove with water boiling in them. On one I've put the potatoes, and in the other one I'm going to add the cauliflowers, but I should let you know that we don't want to cook the cauliflower. We just add it to the boiling water and turn the heat off. Just let it sit in the hot water for a little while. The potatoes are also ready, so I'm going to turn the heat off on that one as well. We don't want them to go too soft because I would like to slice them and use the slice on the casserole. Now we put the frying pan on the stove and add the coconut oil. Now we are going to add our red onion to the pan. We wait a little so that it gets softer. Then when it is a little softer, we are going to add the garlic. We add the garlic in the middle, and Wait for it to get roasted a little bit before mixing it. Now we mix. I've been asked by friends why I always have onion and garlic and also ginger and turmeric in the food. Well, these are the healthy essentials for you. Now I'm adding the carrot, starting from harder vegetable. Give it a little time and then I add the mushrooms. These are organic white mushrooms from Vancouver. And now I add the cabbage and mix them. When they all get softened a little, I will be adding the powder to it. We just sprinkle the powder all over the top of it. And mix again. Now it's almost the way we want it. So we are gonna transfer it into a container. Now we put the frying pan back, and this time we are going to add the bell peppers, a little bit more cooking oil, coconut oil, and then we stir it just a little to roast it, but not too much. We don't want it to go mushy. Now the bell peppers are ready. We're going to transfer it into a bowl. Put the frying pan back, and this time we add the zucchinis. Zucchinis are also don't need too much heat, and just a little roasted. Now zucchinis are also ready, As I mentioned, we don't want to cook them too much, so I transfer them into another bowl. Now we have a casserole container, and the first thing we want to add is the cauliflowers. We add the cauliflowers on the bottom and then spread them evenly, try to cover the whole bottom. That looks fine. So we are going to add the mixed vegetable on top of the cauliflower. Also spread it evenly all over. Trying to fill all the holes and cover the everywhere. So that looks fine. It was adequate amount. Now we will add the bell peppers. Same thing, we cover evenly. And now the same thing with the zucchinis. I'm going to spread them with hand, it's easier to have one layer covering on the top. Okay, looks nice. Now we add sliced eggs. I will do the same, just cover everywhere. Being a vegetarian, I really love this dish and make it often. Sometimes ingredients are a little different, but mainly the same. Okay, now the eggs are fine as well. Now we are going to add our liquid, which is milk, cream, cheese, and aromatic herb mixture. We pour it all over. Try to be spreading it evenly. Now we add the green onions. Sometimes I add diced olive as well. Now we put a layer of spinach on top. Now on top of the spinach, we sprinkle some fresh dill weed. I will keep some for the top of the casserole, but add some here. Now we are going to add the sliced potatoes. As you saw, the potatoes boiled, and I peeled them and sliced them. Now we put those sliced potatoes on top. Try to spread them evenly like everything else. You can actually use larger potatoes, as I mentioned before, but I found this type of potato much more delicious than the larger one for this dish. Now I would spray some olive oil on top so that when we bake it, it's going to give a very nice golden color. Just spraying olive oil all over the top. Now we heat the oven to 180 centigrade, corresponding to 350 Fahrenheit, and put the casserole on the middle rack, and keep watching through the window to see when it's ready. Now the casserole is ready. We take it out of the oven and I show it close up to you. You see how beautiful it is, and I'm gonna sprinkle some fresh dill weed on top of it. As you can see, this is still bubbling around. And here is the Persian casserole. And thanks for watching. Have a nice day.